Hey there guys, it's Doc Willard and I am going to start a bunch of different foot spa reviews, and that's only because I've had some smelly feet issues, and so I thought maybe tending to my feet a little better would maybe help and avoid medications. I don't really want to go that route. So I've started on my journey of testing various foot spas. So I went out and picked this one up today because it said heat boost on it, and I thought that would be really cool. This is the Homedics Foot Salon Pro with heat boost. Um, it comes here. This is the actual foot spa, and it comes with this pumice here attached, and then you get three additional settings. One's like a rollerball, a brush, and then I think that's a second pumice. Yeah, second pumice stone. Um, and I have to say that they're boasting that they're #1 brand in massage, um, which that may be the case. However, um, the bubbles are nice and the attachment heads are nice, but these bad boys right here are not so nice. And those are the rollers, which are removable, two different sizes, but they're really not comfortable. And you either have to roll your foot back so that your foot doesn't have a lot of pressure on it, or roll it forward. And for me, wearing a size 11, once I roll it forward, my toes are hitting all the way up in the front. I think I would prefer to have rollers, something maybe like in the middle here, right about here, so it's hitting the arch of your foot and you could roll back and put your ball of your foot on it. But that's not the case. And you'll see in the demo videos, you'll see on here it has the bubbles, the heat, and the vibration. But in order to get the heat to work, you have to have one of these on. So you can't just sit in a warm tub of water with your feet in it. You have to have either the bubbles or the vibration on. So that's something that they don't really advertise on their box. And inside here is a little convenient little compartment that the attachments, they fit into little slots. So yeah, I just tried this. I was in for probably about 25 minutes, and I started with hot bath water, hot tap water out of the bathtub. So I mean, it was pretty. I really couldn't put my foot in right away, so it was pretty warm. And immediately I turned the bubbles and heat on. Obviously, I couldn't tell what heat was what, but I can tell you about 15 minutes into it, I noticed that my water was room temperature. It was cool. And I decided to really try to focus in on the heat. And what I've noticed with their heat, what happens is it comes in waves. It's almost like the water has to get cold, and then the heat pumps on, and then you get this like rush of like warm air, or warm water, excuse me, and that's it. So it's kind of like a rolling warm water. It doesn't stay warm. It doesn't hold a constant temperature. It just basically shoots out some warm water, and then it lets it cool off, and then it shoots out some more. So it's not like a steady heat. It's kind of like just as soon as you're thinking, oh my gosh, this is getting too cold, it actually shoots out a little bit more warm water. So um, overall, I think it was really relaxing. The biggest downfall are these rollers here, and the fact that the water is not a constant heat, which I kind of don't like. But in the videos, the demo video, you'll be able to see the sound that it makes. It's not. I was expecting it to sound like I don't know what, a blow dryer or something. Based on some of the reviews, I didn't find it to be too loud. Obviously, it's going to make some noise. It's blowing out bubbles and vibrating. So the vibration, I didn't notice a big thing with. But yeah, my feet feel pretty good right now. I was in for like 20-25 minutes. And oh, and the other thing, there's two parts of the video you'll notice where I'm showing you the sides of my ankles. And that is because you can see here, it's not well rounded, and there's just this little lip here that really, unless you're sitting there with your legs straight together and, kind of in a formal way of sitting, yeah, this really just chomps into the side of your ankle. and that's really not too comfortable. So I saw a couple of people mention that on their reviews, and I didn't quite get what they were talking about, but that's it right here. It just kind of digs right into your ankle, and it's not really comfortable. But all right, so from here, the rest of the video will have no voice. I'm not going to do a voiceover on it, but you can see the actual demo videos. One more thing I wanted to mention is that I didn't really think about it because I had never really used a foot bath before, so this is my first one I've ever bought. But I did want to mention, if you hadn't thought about it, it does come with suction cups on the bottom, so you know, it's not like sliding all over the room or bouncing around. I had it on a carpet, and obviously it wasn't moving. And I noticed some people were talking about the splashing. I wasn't doing too much rolling on these with my feet because it's really not that comfortable. But I didn't have too much. I had no towel under it, and I didn't have too much splashage either. So water stays in pretty good, and overall, I would say it's a pretty good machine. I'd be happy with it, aside from the heat aspect, and then these rollers are just completely uncomfortable.